What happened on the second day of the Tampa concert allows us to see with complete clarity a facet of their relationship that is rarely so directly apparent. Upon closer observation, we notice the exact moment when Jungkook approaches Jimin to tuck his hair behind his ear. This gesture is an action imbued with a care and tenderness that defines a couple who share an intimate life and a very special bond filled with love. It's a fact that stands out because of the natural way in which Jungkook seeks this physical contact, demonstrating that his priority on stage is always Jimin's well-being and appearance. This detail becomes even more significant when we recall what Jungkook himself has previously confirmed about Jimin's personality. Jimin is someone who doesn't enjoy anyone touching his hair, always maintaining a very marked personal space with others, but with Jungkook, that rule simply doesn't exist. Here we see that Jungkook has a unique privilege that no one else possesses, allowing him to caress and look after Jimin in front of thousands of people without Jimin feeling uncomfortable. On the contrary, Jimin remains completely still and calm, accepting his baby's affection in a very deep and genuine way. The way Jimin receives this gesture shows the security he feels with Jungkook, behaving in a way only seen in a committed relationship. Just the movement of Jungkook's hand and Jimin's calm response are enough to understand the magnitude of their connection. This moment in Tampa stands as direct proof that they share a private world where affection and mutual protection are the foundation of everything they do. Throughout the entire event, Jungkook maintained a constant playful and flirtatious attitude toward Jimin, which left us all deeply moved by the sincerity of his actions. It wasn't limited to a single moment. Jungkook seized every opportunity to elicit Jimin's reaction, demonstrating how much he enjoys being near him and making him laugh. This way of interacting, full of playful mischief and tender gestures, is a clear sign of how in love they are, as Jimin's face reflects genuine enjoyment every time Jungkook decides to tease him in front of the audience. One of the highlights was when we saw Jungkook playfully pinch Jimin, adding to the constant hair stroking we had already witnessed. The way Jungkook performs these pinches and physical teasing demonstrates a trust and chemistry that only grows stronger with time. Jimin not only accepts these games but actively participates with his gaze and expressions, making it clear that for him, Jungkook's antics are more than just part of the show. It's a very distinct dynamic between them, where both feel free to show their affection through play. We see how Jungkook and Jimin's behavior at the concert was a continuous demonstration of love and absolute complicity. Every pinch, every caress, and every playful flirtation are pieces that fit together perfectly to show how strong their bond is as Jikook. They both demonstrate that they are very much in love and aren't afraid for the world to see how well they get along and how much they care for each other. It's an atmosphere full of emotion where their actions speak for themselves. Their relationship is solid, joyful, and based on an affection that is evident in every second they share on stage. Analyzing the videos from the second day of the concert in Tampa, a moment stands out that allows us to better understand the connection between them. We can watch this scene 1,000 times and always notice something new, because so many people are commenting on the special way Jungkook chose to act. It's not just a simple glance, it's a deep look with which Jungkook observes Jimin, an expression that reveals a very clear feeling of love that is anything but common. In that instant, Jungkook not only maintains eye contact but also takes the opportunity to caress him, making it clear that his priority is to show him his affection right there on stage. This way of looking is something that all of us who follow Jikook recognize immediately because it's a loving look that conveys complete trust. The fact that Jungkook chooses that precise moment to look at Jimin with such intensity shows us that there is a very strong bond between them. At the end of the interaction, the depth of his expression confirms that it's not just any look, but a gesture full of meaning that he only dedicates to a very special person. It's direct proof that Jungkook can't help but show his feelings whenever Jimin is near, always looking for ways to protect and love him. The seriousness with which Jungkook performs this gesture allows us to see the reality of their relationship in a very transparent way. Many people have stopped to observe this moment in Tampa because it speaks for itself. Jungkook looks at Jimin as his partner, with a tenderness and devotion that are impossible to ignore. It's a long and emotionally charged scene where the actions demonstrate that Jungkook is deeply in love. Seeing him caress Jimin while looking at him in such a special way is one of the clearest signs we've had of their bond at this concert. We can't overlook Jimin's behavior, who also made it clear on many occasions during the concert how much he loves Jungkook. At several points, while they were together playfully and flirtatiously, Jimin took the initiative to show his affection physically. We could clearly see Jimin caress Jungkook's stomach, a gesture that directly reveals his desire to maintain contact with him. This action is very significant because it reflects Jimin's need to be close to his partner and to feel his presence in an intimate and natural way. When Jungkook and Jimin are together, it's clear that neither of them can contain their urge to touch and feel each other, a behavior typical of couples in love. Jimin seems very comfortable seeking Jungkook's closeness, demonstrating that maintaining that physical connection while sharing the stage is essential for him. The caress on the stomach was a very direct moment where Jimin revealed his feelings, confirming that his relationship with Jungkook is full of trust and genuine attraction. It's a clear sign that they both enjoy being together and aren't afraid to show it through these games and caresses. These kinds of interactions between them are constant proof that their relationship is strong and that they're both on the same page. The fact that Jimin seeks to touch Jungkook in this way confirms that there's a very deep love between them, manifested in every movement. Observing these moments where they caress and playfully interact, we understand that Jikook is a couple who enjoy each other's company and that physical contact is their preferred way of communicating. These are real and direct actions that show Jimin and Jungkook completely devoted to each other every second of the concert. Upon closer observation of what transpired on stage, a moment emerges that allows us to better understand their feelings. The fact that Jungkook and Jimin chose to place their microphones together in such a special way is a clear sign that they are not afraid to express their true feelings openly. Many people are currently criticizing this behavior, but the reality is that this gesture proves they always choose to be together. It highlights the trust they have in each other, using their own microphones to create a symbol of unity that only a couple with such a strong bond would dare to display in front of an audience. It's important to note that Jungkook always acts according to his heart's desires, not according to what others try to impose on him. Many people mistakenly believe he follows plans or ideas that don't exist, when in reality, Jungkook's constant proximity to Jimin stems from genuine desire. Being together, even sharing such specific moments on stage, is a decision born from their love and the security they feel with one another. Jungkook demonstrates through his actions that his place is by Jimin's side, and this moment with the microphones is direct proof that their connection is real and much deeper than some are willing to admit. The closeness they maintain in every performance is a clear sign that their relationship is a priority for both of them. It's not something casual, but rather a way of being consistent with their feelings, letting their actions speak for themselves. Jungkook and Jimin have decided not to hide their bond, and although this may elicit negative comments from many people, they continue to show that their love is strong enough to overcome any criticism. This moment on stage is a key piece in understanding that their relationship is solid and that they are both happy to share their lives and work in such a close way. On the other hand, Jungkook's latest TikTok update has allowed us to see him in a very active and vibrant state, which is very important for everyone. In the video, we saw him exercising with great motivation and joy, moving to the rhythm of the music with his characteristic energy. Jungkook impressed us all with his funny gestures and positive vibes, demonstrating that he is in a very positive physical and mental state. He certainly looks very energetic and focused on his activities, sharing a part of his daily routine with us with confidence and enthusiasm. However, beyond seeing him so active, what truly stands out is the happiness he projects, which is closely linked to his relationship with Jimin. Many people agree that, after so much effort in showing us his great energy, the most important thing is that Jungkook can rest and continue to be with Jimin, which is where he truly belongs and where he is happy. The love they share is the driving force behind Jungkook's positive and bright attitude, as seen in his video. Seeing him so motivated is a sign that he feels fulfilled, and that fulfillment comes from being with the person he loves and who supports him unconditionally. We hope that the happiness Jungkook shows when he's with Jimin never fades, because their bond is what gives them both strength. Seeing Jungkook so active on TikTok is great, but knowing that afterward he returns to Jimin's side gives us peace of mind that he's in good hands. Jikook's relationship is an example of mutual support and true love, and every update confirms that their bond continues to grow stronger every day. We hope they continue to share many more moments, because seeing them together and happy proves that their love is real and that they are made for each other.